regarding obeying the law. So here's what I want to show you. So here's a guy that I follow, not Adam Carolla, although I do follow him on Instagram. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and listen to him because he makes a very good point about ICE.
It's there to remove people, let them do their job. And then here's your argument. There's two arguments. One is ICE says 70% of these people have, violent criminal histories or whatever. And then the argument is 70% of these people don't have any criminal history. By the way, that means 30% of them have a violent criminal history. Could be rape, could be murder, could be any pedophilia, whatever it is. So I'm fine with the ratio. Here's what you're basically saying to me. Take 70% of the people who are here illegally because they're not supposed to be here illegally anyway. That's just the law. So they're here illegal. That's 70%. And then 30% are actual felons who have actually involved themselves with crime and God knows what. Human trafficking, who knows? Rape, who knows? That's a fine ratio for me. Now, you want to flip it? You go 70% violent crime and 30% just here illegally? That's fine, too. They're all here illegally, idiots. And then and it's worth it to get rid of 70%, and I'm using their numbers, which I'm sure is a lie, but it is worth getting rid of 70% of people who are here illegally to get 30, which turns out to be a large group of people if you're getting into the millions, of rapists and child abusers and murders. I'm fine with that. So I'll use your math. The other math that you assholes like to use is, which is another lie, but it's fine. We'll use it. They go, well, American-born citizens, people here, kill at a higher rate than the illegals who are here. You understand that? Which is a lie, but fine. I'll go along with you. So your argument is however many of these chicks got raped or killed by illegals, that's okay because a higher percentage of white folks, or maybe a white guy would have killed them later in the week. I guess that's your argument. I don't want anybody. It should be zero. This is this argument. It's a retarded argument where they go, well, these guys come in and most of them don't murder anybody. And then you guys who are born here, you murder more. All right, but there's still some amount of murder that you're just agreeing on there's some amount of murder. So the white guys kill 100 of our daughters. And then the guys who are here illegally only kill 37 of our daughters. Is that your argument?
Which is a stupid argument. So what Adam Carolla is saying is, if obviously what he's saying is if you have 100 deaths and illegal immigrants are killing 37, you wouldn't have any of the 37, just deal with the 100. I think that's what he says right here.
How about my argument? They shouldn't be here. Then we just have 100 dead from Whitey. Mm-hmm. Fucking retards. Shut the fuck up with your retarded arguments. They're not supposed to be here. Go the fuck home. You're not doing anything, and you're getting people killed. ICE is there to remove.
Okay, so that statistic. So you'll see it. You'll look it up on if you're lucky enough to be able to get even a somewhat of a definition. The definition is they commit crime at a lower rate. So it's like 2.8 per 100,000 people or 10,000 people. I can't remember the exact number for Americans. 2.8. The illegal immigration, which is, we don't know the real number, but they attributed 2.6. So it's basically a wash. They're making it seem like, oh, it doesn't add to the it doesn't increase the crime rate. Well, but it's 37 additional, right? Which if it's 2.8 and 2.6, it's almost right on the money, the same, right? So what is the actual argument there? There is no argument, like exactly what Adam is saying. If they are not here, they're not here to commit those murders or crimes. Maybe I should bleep that out. Anyway,